Alright everyone, we are now ready for the Elephant Collection. With the amazing category name, this is the only level Trifecta. The runner for this game is KinkajouLegend, and their teacher is here on commentary, KinkajouLegend_I. So yeah, I hope you have a lot of fun and good luck with the run.
Alright, hello everyone. I am KinkajouLegend, or Kinkajou, or Kinka for short. I go by he, him. And today I'll be the runner for Elephant Collection. This is the only level Trifecta.
And I'm King Xavier. I have played this was one of the first games I started learning to run. Pronounce he, they. I met Tasselfoot, one of the devs of these games, at LGBTQIA 2025 and picked it up basically the second I got home from it. It's a neat little collection from my childhood that came out on Steam a couple years ago, and it's good to get back into these.
Yeah, so the time is going to start. I'm going to give it a countdown from 3 to go. And then we'll just get right into it. We're starting with This Is the Only Level 1, the original, and then we're going to work our way up to 3. So time will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so I'll be handling most of the actual commentary here. So we start by just running to the right. That's all we have to do. Except now our controls are inverted. Except now we don't want to press the button or the wall will go up. Except now we're just going to click on the end of the level. Alright, so as you can see, or the wall will go up. Click on the end of the level. Headwind is an interesting case where basically the only way you can actively push back against the wind is to be jumping forward. This one he cannot move backwards. We're gonna again just run to the end of the level. So this one's fun because what you can do is you can just hold either left or right and then spam the other one to move as quickly as possible.
I kind of had to put in some effort for that one.
So we're actually gonna back out to the main menu. So what's fun here is this used to be like hitting refresh in game. In the browser, but obviously you can't hit refresh in a non-browser game. So now we're gonna go into credits, unlock a future level, and we're just gonna continue on. This one, he's gonna spam back and forth onto the button until the gate opens. This one, it's just the same as level 1, which is why it's called Worried About Nothing. You're like, what's the trick here? And there isn't one. And we're gonna fall through into the end. Stuttering's fun because if you time the jump right, you can go from that corner straight over. And it saves you a fair bit of time. And then what's gonna happen is it's gonna come to the right, and he's gonna let just a little bit of space drop so that he doesn't overshoot. And it'll bounce to the end. Now, what's interesting is we time this RTA rather than with what the time in the corner has. For individual games, we'll use the time in the corner, but or IGT. But when we're talking about a collection of runs, we're always going to use just a real time, just a traditional stopwatch system. Center keyboard I want you to look at your keyboard, and I want you to think about how miserable it would be to use T, F, G, and H as controls. That's what he just did.
I like to double tap caps on the uppercase one because I don't like having the light showing on my keyboard.
So this one only drops every 10 seconds. Yeah.
Here's the credit page one. This was when I went into the credits to open that up.
Yeah, the pause button doesn't work on this level. It just drops it. So closing shop is kind of annoying casually, but once you've learned how to speedrun, it doesn't matter. You just press the button, the door drops. Okay, so we're gonna back out and we're gonna go straight up to level 2. Elevator, we have an elevator into level 2. So what happened here is the first game was made by John in about a week. Or like a day, because they were doing like a game a week style thing or a game a month style thing. John had a project he was working on. He scrapped it last minute and made the first game. Hasselfoot loved it so much that they came to John. He went, "Hey, can I help you? I have a bunch of notes. Can we make a second one?" And John said, "Sure." So this is an active collaboration. Hasselfoot did most of the level design for this one. Now, what's really interesting about this one is if you look in the background, you'll see a bunch of shades. That's actually the level. That's actually the first game's stage, sitting right there. Now, red light, he's gonna sit still for 5 seconds, and then the door is gonna open for us. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! So this one you can, once you've done more, you can do a pause buffer there so that you fall onto the left side and then jump back up. Saves you like 20 seconds. This is a regular level, you're just a donkey instead of an elephant. Now what he just did is you're supposed to rotate WASD, but you can hold all 4 of them down, it'll just rocket you to the end of the level. It's great. Can I get a wahoo, folks, please?
Wahoo! And into the warp zone we go.
We flipped the stage upside down. There's a couple of actually like shifted blocks to make it work, but it's pretty much the same stage as upside down. Now some of you will remember sticky keys and some of you won't.
Turn that off immediately. I hate sticky keys.
Yep. It is easier to run that stage on modern machines than it was back in the day. Because sticky keys is off by default.
Absolutely.
So what's going to happen here is it's just slowly closing down. So we got to go to the left and just walk into the pipe from the other side of the map. John painted this himself in like a day, and it's one of my favorite levels because it's just nice to look at.
Oh god, this one.
All right, now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you rest?
I almost lost track.
All right, this level is miserable. What's happening is there's a bunch of hidden blocks that you cannot see, and they don't even give you any indication until you touch them. Remember to drop through the middle section. There you go.
Beautiful.
So we're gonna see something like that again later. One way or another, what's happening here is that the elephant is constantly flipping back and forth in what its control scheme is.
What's on the menu?
We're gonna go to the menu.
An elephant.
Hey, the menu is a playable level in this game.
The one way or another level, I think I lost my sanity to it when I first played it.
Yep.
Because I'll be like, no, go the other way.
So this one, we just gotta hit the M key. That's it.
Where is it? M key.
Welcome to Pokemon. We're back at the Elite Four. we're about to fight. I forget her name, but the ice trainer. Yeah, that's the trick.
Oh,
this
no.
level is miserable. It is one of the worst things to have ever existed in a Flash game.
I learned that this one, like this spike right here, triggers when you go above it, like literally yesterday. I was like, I should have looked farther into that. I always went underneath and kept dying. I was like, ugh.
So, if you'll remember lead speak, we're going off what it says here. So it says to hit the third from the right, sorry, the third from the left, the fourth from the left, the first from the left, the fifth, and then go up and hit the second for the groups of spikes. If you hit them in the wrong order, you die and they reset. Surface painting. You thought we were done with painting when we saw the finger painting. Nope, we have to hit a bunch of tiles. So this actually originates from the Achievement Unlock 2, where there's a whole thing about hitting a bunch of tiles. And they took that mechanic and they brought it back into this specific level, and this is the only level. And we'll see something similar moving forward. You do not need to hit that button, just go to the right. There we go. And now we're gonna corpse shot. Oh, you did it the intended way. I'm impressed. Usually I just have to hit the panic button. All right, we're on to the third game. Now this is a quick warning. When we hit level 9 here, these are Flash games. And you might have noticed there haven't been a lot of flashing lights. That is going to change specifically for stage 9 in this game. Anybody with significant light sensitivity, I would recommend closing your eyes when we are approaching stage 9, and I will let you know when the coast is clear. So this one's interesting. We've gotten rid of a button. We've got this lever and now 4 doors. And the doors actually function as teleports, which you'll see shortly. Remember to set up the early tricks. Spam. You're gonna want to spam pastries as you're coming through here.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll ignore it.
All right. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna hit spam. We're gonna throw pastries out of our rear end. We poop pastries. I don't know, man.
A lot of typing in this one, and I can't spell.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, if the gate opens for something other than the lever, you can just go through the teleport.
Blink. Yeah, so they like to use these doors. Warning. They like to use these doors for a variety of different things.
And we're clear.
Oh, yes. I cleaned my keyboard specifically so that I could spam the spacebar without it squeaking on me.
Nice.
And it worked.
And out through the okay.
Yeah, I like going a little extra on that one. It was the illusion of it being the normal level, but I did the addition. Oh, God. You'd think I'd be better at this level, considering what my next speed game is in this event, but we're okay.
This is my least favorite level in the entire trilogy. Okay, you only need the first 3, so he's collecting BLU. And now you can just scoot under. Yep.
That was kind of stressfully close.
Supposed to have to collect 3. This is not Toho. It is Ikaruga, and
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun. Make it.
Okay,
so yeah, I lost this as soon as I didn't jump over there like immediately.
Remember, you can tap left or right. It's, I think, left click and right click to switch which one you are.
Oh yeah. Right.
It's Ikaruga, not Toho. They know it. They've gotten called out for it repeatedly. Yeah.
Probably why they leave it in.
By me, most as one of the people who's called them out. I had Sean on comms once and said it while he was on comms. That was a fun time. Okay, so this is gonna be just do the same level 6 times in a row. You can speed this up by doing a jump into the pipe, but it's a little finicky. So for a marathon event, we're gonna take it the sort of safer way.
Yeah, I just had to show it off once. And look at that guy. He's in the lead.
Yep. And
So
that
yeah,
shows you the kind of time save just from doing that. A couple of seconds each go.
Whoops. What am
You
I?
can just teleport through the door, dude.
You're so right. Not that one.
Yeah. Spam bombs. Okay. I present to you Zork. Yeah, we don't want to hit the lever on that one. So, Cage the Elephant. Some of you might remember that band. Let's see here. What's next? Okay, so we're just gonna spam jumps till we can get to the top of the platform
There it
and
is.
go through.
Whoops.
So yeah, they switch how it teleports on this one, and then you have to go through that to open that.
All right. Here it is.
10 jits of pie, that's all you need.
Velociraptor. Hello.
All right,
Hey.
we got Snake into your speedrunning event. This used to be, they used to take advantage of the like leaderboards system on Armor Games to make that work. So we're gonna actually just drag the door through the wall to our end. Amazing is back. And I should let you know that when the next level after this one finishes, and it gives the like, congratulations, and here's your score, that will be time.
One more to go.
So we're gonna pop through this door and we're just gonna spam pastries.
Go.
And
All right.
okay.
And time.
Time.
Yeah, that was the Trifecta. We played 3 levels. Maybe there were 90 stages,
But there were only 3.
but there were 3 levels. I did not keep track of my death count. I might actually want to go back and check that. I'm going to keep a tally for my death count, and then I think maybe also the checkpoints that I have to restart in my next game, and I will put a donation totaling that number when I am done with that run. So that's going to be it for me. I don't have any shoutouts currently because I will be back. Like a quarter of today is me, so I hope you like seeing me. Xavier, if you have anything you want to shout out, feel free.
Yeah, King Xavier the First, spelled King Xavier _I on Twitch. Right now, I've taken a little bit of a step back. I'm kind of just showing up on Sundays to do Subnautica. I need to do Subnautica 2 with some friends, but I have a Pokemon project I'm working on to catch shinies of every Pokemon with Mega Evolutions that you can catch on Switch. Or on Switch 2. So, and move into ZA. So I'm not gonna shiny hunt in Gale of Darkness because they didn't make it home compatible. But, you know, Sword, Shield, Scarlet Violet, even if it's not catchable as a shiny in ZA, if you can get a shiny somewhere else and it has a Mega, I'm collecting it. So, and then I have an Archipelago project. This is the big one. July 6th, I will have about 11 friends and me hop on a voice call to record a like a 10 or 12 player archipelago video, which will then later be edited for YouTube. So the theme is every game has to have fishing in it. I'll be playing another Crab's Treasure. So pop by on July 6th.
Oh, thank you so much, Neil. Yeah, I have to admit, I did actually remember that game. For some reason, the title just didn't ring a bell, but that was actually kind of nostalgic to see that elephant bouncing around.
Yeah,
I'm gonna not gap a whole lot on the game screen now, because that's what George tells me not to do. So we'll transition to the intermission screen. Woo! Woo! All right, what an amazing run. I love that. And now we will be setting up for an interview, as mentioned, about learning Banjo-Tooie, where DJ will be interviewing. Let's see who the runner is. I, of course, am very prepared. We have Kaiser and... Oh, this text is so small. I have to zoom in. Let's see now. I zoomed in too far. Kaiser, GBTG, and Costilla, Aphid 18, who will be interviewed. And yeah, that's Kaiser, who's going to be running the game and along with their teacher. We'll be giving an interview. It would be great to hear about. And the category for that run will be any % no bit clips. I'm not actually 100% sure what bit clips are. I'm not too familiar with Banjo-Tooie speedrunning. I'm more... Well, I'd say I'm a casual viewer of Banjo-Kazooie, so a little bit about that. But yeah, it's going to be great to hear about. I also want to remind you that we are extremely close to that $2,000 mark. It would be so hype. It would really make my day if we could reach that by the end of my shift. And of course, I will be here until the end of the Smurfs 2 run. If you want to make my day. And of course, we are raising money for QMUNITY. QMUNITY are British Columbia's queer, trans and two-spirit resource centre, and they offer a bunch of resources not limited to low barrier access to mental health support, and support groups, and various and legal counselling in various areas such as tenancy rights. And of course, LGBTQ rights is also tenancy rights. In British Columbia, it is actually illegal for landlords to discriminate on the basis of things like gender identity and sexual orientation. But unfortunately, discrimination still sometimes happens. And therefore, it is great that QMUNITY offers guidance in how to file complaints and, gather evidence, make sure your case is solid and you feel confident to stand up for your rights. So I think that's absolutely wonderful that we've raised almost $2,000 to help projects like that. So yeah, keep the donations coming. You are amazing, all of you.